Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I'm Shane, and it is Friday, which means it is time for Sketch Club. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't been here before, my name's Shane, and every Friday we do Sketch Club at 8 p.m. Till 9 p.m. And each week we sketch something new. We pick a new topic, we pick a new subject matter, and this week's subject matter is none other than our favorite friend, the raccoon. Now, it's a bit of a love-hate relationship with raccoons for a lot of people, especially if you're a duck or a chicken owner. I really liked raccoons and wasn't aware that they were so savage. But we have been lucky and we haven't had a lot of raccoons where we are. So my heart goes out to you if you've lost ducks or chickens to the raccoons. But they are kind of cute, and especially the country ones, they're a little bit smaller and a little bit fluffier and a little bit more friendly. And the ones in the city can be a little bit savage and kind of crazy, but they're really cute when they're little babies. And I feel like they're just like red pandas. You know, if you like red pandas, you probably have to like raccoons. I don't know. Maybe they're a little bit different. If we replaced, actually, here's a question for the community: do red pandas eat meat as well? Are they omnivorous like raccoons are? It'd be really interesting to know. I should Google that. But anyway, welcome to the stream. I'm Shane and this is JR Art Lab. We have a website called www.jrartlab.com, and we do all kinds of digital arts and creative stuff. So we've got photography, filmmaking, digital painting, drawing, sketch club. We have creative coaching. We have graphic design, 3D, all kinds of stuff if you're interested in learning or growing your digital art skills. Do have a look at our website. We are in the swing of after-school programs at the moment. We also do some work with local places like schools and small organizations to improve digital art skills. So you can email me. My email will be above my head on the next screen. So I think that without any further ado, let's go and have a look at our references. Now, I'm going to be drawing in Clip Studio Paint today, but you can draw on a piece of paper with a pencil. You can draw on Procreate with your iPad, whatever it is that you like to draw with and you're familiar with, because the importance here is that we just practice. We come together and we draw something new, something we may have never have drawn before. And we do an interesting style of drawing. We kind of do mini paint sketches quite often, rather than just kind of pencil sketches. So they're not finished artworks, but we do study a little bit of, you know, what their anatomy is, and maybe we understand their coloring a bit better than we did before. So that's kind of our goal. All right, well, welcome to the stream. I'm going to jump over to my other screen. Let me know if the music's too loud or if you would like me to turn it up a little bit. And let's have a look at what we've got. So, pew. Okay, so here are our references for today. So let's have a little look through here and see what we like. That's a cute little cartoony style one. We don't often do more illustrative kind of pieces. I love this little guy. I love the color on it. And we've got some skeletons and stuff in here. Here's a taxidermy raccoon. That's a pretty cool one. I'm not sure. There's our skeleton. Looks very much like a dog, right? Or a canine. Skull, spine, shoulder blades. It could be a dragon. Look at those little bones that stick out on the back there. Maybe raccoons transformed from dragons. Oh, look at that little guy. See, they're just so cute. Even if you don't like them, you kind of have to like them a little bit. Now some more skeletons here. Different views of the skeleton. Some black and whites. A skull. Interesting. Now this one I thought was funny. Guide to Raccoon's Anatomy. Empty plastic spray bottle. Trash bin. plastic bottle and banana peel. Now, if you are joining us from Australia and New Zealand, hello out there in Australia and New Zealand, but we do have, there is a phrase here, oh, that's cute, with the milk duds. There is a name that they call raccoons in Canada, which is called trash pandas. So they do kind of look like red pandas or regular pandas, but they are usually in the trash. Now, this is cool. Interesting little bit of a musketeer raccoon. Okay, that one's a good pose too. With the leg up. There's a lot of very close-up faces. I love this. So let's put this over here. This one looks like a wise old raccoon. Now, if you haven't been here before, we usually collect a bunch over on the side. And then we sort of whittle it down and pick, look, there we go, eating some trash under a car. I feel like that could be the painting. If you were going to do this as a finished piece, maybe that's the painting you want to do. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you want to have two little baby cuties in the tree. Okay, another raccoon skull. There is a big beastie. Some of these raccoons, when you see them in real life, they are much bigger than I ever expected they would be. That's a great composition. Okay, that's a great composition. So we just pick out, that's really cute with the tree. I think that's actually painted on tree bark. That's really cool. That's a very nice one with the little feet, very grabby on the things there. Maybe we'll just put that over there. What else have we got? That's cute. What's this one? Let's have a look at this one. Now, we love reference here. The more reference ideas we get, the more we've visualized the piece. Okay. Grippy, grabby tootsies. Grey, wispy fuzzies. Tampering flufferation. Dustbin rustlers. Rinsed dust brush, brass booty, shady grey shag pile, cunning cranium, sneaky bandit mask. Yeah, they do have that. Noisy cute snoot. Nosy cute snoot. Oh, that's nice too. We've got some little graphical simplifications here. I feel like we didn't see some of these. That's really nice. Look at that. Very close. Okay, so we're going to have to start chomping it down. Let's see what we've got in the pile. Oh, these guys have to go in. I saw this one before. Look at those. I really like this dark. So they're like mysterious. And I think they're quite often because they're nocturnal. It used to scare me when I first got to... when I first came to Canada and I lived in Toronto, well, second time I came to Canada, because they do get around the bins, and if you go out at night time to put your bin out and you hear the rustling, it's not something, you know, if you lived in Australia, it's a different story because you know everything that's in Australia will kill you. So if you hear a rustling by the garbage bin, you don't want that. You don't want to have, I don't know, it could be, depending on where you are, it could be snakes, could be crocodiles, could be, probably not spiders, but, you know, there's usually spiders by the bin too. What else would be there? Anyway, just, let's see what else we've got. Oh yeah, we've still got a few more up here. Okay, now, we're going to have to pick something. Sometimes we do two. So maybe we can do a little... How long have we got? 12 past. We need to kind of get into it. My grandma told me the other day, she was watching the stream and she said, "You talk too much. You need to just start painting." She didn't say it like that, but she might have some good feedback there. Too much talky and not enough painty. Let's see. I really like this one. I really like this one. Okay. Okay. I really like this one. Okay. What are we going to do? We're going to put this one, and these ones. Is there one more there I wanted? Yes, this one. together. And that's going to be our little collection of raccoon bits. It's very interesting, this sketches here with the studies of the skulls and the feet and stuff. That would be fun to do. Bit different from what we do usually, but we could do that. Okay. So let's get set up here. I think we're going to have a darker palette like this, but with this composition and this style of painting. So let's see. Sometimes we try these fusions and it turns into a disaster. But hey, you've got to be willing to fail sometimes, right? Otherwise you might never try. So if we fail it, it's okay. Alright, let's get a new document, file new. Now I did work out that I cannot paint at 350 DPI. My computer, well, not my computer, my computer's got a ton of RAM, but 7, why can't I type in there? A4 custom, and then let's see if I can type in here. Why can't I type in that? Let's go back to illustration. There we go. 72. That's good. 72, 3000 by 4000. Grey paper. I love the assets in this in Clip Studio. The assets for the brushes, and you've got assets for paper textures, and that's pretty cool. Alright, let's get set up here. How are we all looking out there? Now, I didn't mention this, but if you would like to join the chat, we suggest for now you jump over to Twitch. Because in Twitch, I can see what you are typing live. Oh, my Kodoma. This is cute, huh? Oh, I seem to have moved the whole camera while moving the page. Well, at least we figured that out now before. Why is that doing that? Can you not do that? Would that be okay? Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I did a little bit of tidying and cleaning and rearranging, and it looks like it looped around the back of the Wacom screen. So this one just fell on the floor. Can you see that little guy? My dad gave this to me from when he went to Japan, from the Ghibli shop. Alright. Okay, so are we going to do a bit of a sketch today? Not sure. Let's get a brush and see what we've got. So let's clear. Do we need a new color palette? This is our color palette from last week. I think we could probably work with that color palette this week. Maybe we can add a few extras. I think so. Alright, let's check. There we go. Brush size. We'll start off with this. Let's get it bigger. We might need a few new colors. Let's put a bit of that down. I'm just going to go straight into this little guy. Let's see what we get. I'm looking at each one of them to see kind of where the markings are. So cute. I do hope that I don't have any raccoon problems on our little farmstead, because I will probably end up not liking them. See, even at 72 DPI, if I get this brush big, look at that. Can someone tell me from Clip Studio Paint what is the solution to this? Because my computer doesn't do this if I use Affinity Photo or Photoshop or any of these type of things. Okay, I got a bit lost there. Drawing something. Okay, let's go. I like the little branch. Breaking across the bottom. Now that definitely, see, laggy just is not cool. Not in 2024. Like, I did all my laggy time with laggy software when I was going to college, and actually, what year are we talking about here? I don't know, 20 years ago? Stuff was really laggy sometimes 20 years ago. If you didn't have a good computer, and there was, I remember CS3 came out, and when CS3 came out, it was kind of a big upgrade from CS2. And okay, let's give him a little hand on this spot. I like that pose. Little hand here. Maybe some claws down there. Okay, let's get some eyes in just to sort of see where the things are positioned. Oh, I like that color. Let's pop that in there. Now, I did think about making this really dark. We've got a paper layer in here. Let's try doing this like bucket. That's what we want. Holy bucket. Let's go even darker. Okay, how dark is that? We've still got 10% of our black to go. That's good. And we'll get a brush. And we'll do some laggy. Daggy. Let's put a bit of brown. Give it a bit of saturation. See how that looks. bump back that tree then, aren't we? They have cool little hands, these guys. When I see them hold things, it makes me feel like they're like human babies. Like when you see them like holding stuff, it's pretty impressive. Like the way that their hands work. And they do have thumbs. I think they do have thumbs. 4 fingers and a thumb. Like a thummy bit. Let's see how that goes. And we've got some. Well, don't do that. Okay, let's put a little bit of a top on the nose. It looks like a top. And let's get a little bit of light touching that inside bit there. Let's get some dark. I think that's a bit too dark. Okay. We might need to move the eye a little bit. Let's try out our smudger. No, what is it? Liquify brush. Where are you, Liquify brush? Is that you? Blend, no. Come on, I know there's a Liquify brush. Airbrush. Here we go, this one. It doesn't look like a Liquify, but it is. Oh, that's better. Wow, how come the Liquify brush is less laggy than my regular brush? Okay, I shouldn't have said that. Okay, a little bit too high. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's getting good. Alright, back to our regular brush. I do like that you don't have to go to a special interface for doing that type of thing here. It's pretty good. Okay, I really like this brown. Let's go a bit lighter with this brown. Let's put some in here. I think we can even... Let's put it in the palette. Gosh, it doesn't even look like brown in the palette. Did I even select it? There we go. Let's try that brown. Alright, he's looking good. Let's give him a little cheeky little raccoon mouth. And build out this little jowly bit. Okay, I think you can have a little bit of this on his hands. Okay, halfway mark. We are now at 8:30. We've still got half an hour to go on this guy. This is good. I think we've got a good base going on here. Since we do have a bit of time, let's put a little bit more something in this background. Let's see if we can deal with the daggy laggy. Daggy laggy is not fun, but you know, what can you do? If it's there, it's there. Okay. We're going to have to do some experimenting a little bit with color, saturation and darkness. Okay, that looks pretty okay. What do you know, I actually remember to change layers. That's always good when that happens. Put some brown down there. Okay, let's make it a bit more saturated, a bit less value. We haven't even touched the smudger yet. Let's have a go with that in a sec. Okay. Getting a little bit of reflection here on my... Oh, I just realized it looks like his arm is coming up here on the side of his face. We're going to have to do something about that. His arm is... That is not his arm. Okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Let's do a bit of smudgy first on this background. Is that Blendy Wendy? Blendy Wendy. Yeah, good. Painterly Blendy. This one loves to look at that. Painting, painting, painting. Let go. Oh, it's still moving. That's right. We need to learn patience every day. It's not something you learn once and then you just like know it forever. You just have to keep coming back to patience. Okay, that looks good. We've got a bit of blending. Let's go back to our little dude. Back to our brush. coming along. I feel like that's a bit too red now. See, 36. That's okay. I think we can chill out a little bit on this one. See if we can get a bit more variation in there. Okay, so we do want his little arm to go back here. That bit is arm, but beyond there is not arm. That is something else. Or maybe it is arm. Maybe ours has it as arm. That kind of works. His arm sort of goes back and up. I can see that. Okay, we'll leave it. Okay, we do need a bit more information down here on these fingers though. More information, sir. Okay, so we'll put a second one next to this one and then leave that one spread out so we can only see. And then we want some savage looking nails. Some real dark in behind there. Push that up a little bit. Alright, let's get some cheeky face. Okay, and some dark under chinny chin. Not by the hair of my chinny chin. Okay, let's revisit the face. What sort of shapes do we want now? Now that we've put down a lot of junk, let's bring back some shapes. Okay, now this can go all the way to the edge here. And then this bit kind of connects to here, but it seems small. Okay. And this bit too can connect to there. Okay, let's play with the nose a little bit. want something a little bit caramelly. Let's have a little look with that one. Okay. And let's have a little look at those fingers and the skull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I want to see another hand. There's a hand. There's a foot. There's a couple of little hands. Here and here. There's a little hand. There's a little hand. Okay. Just going a little bit into that. Oh, look. We're back. Okay. But I forgot to move this over, didn't I? Oh, we haven't got the coolest bit. Can we put in a tail? I reckon we might be able to try. That's a good one at the face too. Okay. Can we have a little bit of tail in here? Or will that not work? I think we could try. We can... Oh my goodness. Come back. And then this up. Okay, so let's see if we can get... No, not there. What if I try... Let's see, can we have that? Does that look too weird? I reckon we can probably get away with that little bit of tail on there. Yes, I think we can. Let's cancel that selection. And go back to our brush. Brushy brush. Then see if we can... Actually,
we can fix that. Let's put a little bit of occlusion shadow there, and that gives it a bit more reason to be in the light too. We can even have a little bit going off that way. Maybe. Oh well, it's not a finished painting, we're just playing and sketching. Let's have a little look at the stomach. Oh, again with that. If I forget to switch back to this app, it really doesn't like it. One touch of the web app and then it wants to control that, which makes sense, but it's something that's constantly annoying. I should set up my tablet so it autos, like it's there's an app switcher. Okay, let's see. Can we go smaller yet, or are we still fixing things? Okay, we've got the mouth, we've got the nose. I'm not sure about this mouth position. Let's do a little bit more on mouth before we... Let's see, go back here. Okay, that kind of looks okay. Try and turn that just a little bit. Oh, they got the tail in too. Yeah, his tail's kind of a special bit. I mean, it may not make complete sense, but... yeah, it's art. There we go. Just a little bit of a hint of a tail. I think it makes it better. Tails make everything better. I wanted to say that, but it sounded weird. Tails don't necessarily make everything better. How would we be if we had a tail? A human tail. Okay, now we need to separate what's arm and what's face. Oh my goodness, we've left the ears untouched. What happened to my senses? We must... the ears are some of the cutest bits, right? I like their ears. My dogs have ears, kind of like raccoon ears. We haven't had a visit from Aria today. I think because I half closed the door. Okay. Okay, back to the ears. problem on that other layer. We got to fix that. Hold on. Okay, I went up to a, let's call that whisk. And this one is main. And we haven't done a save yet. Let's do a save. Okay, good. Do you know what? I think if we've got the tail there, can we do this? Like a bit of a curl. Okay, let's try and bring his eyes out a bit more. We've got about 4 minutes to go. Are we on brush? Are we on smudge? What's going on? Oh, that song sounds like a finishing song. And I think we are getting close. Now, let's see if we can get a little bit more detail on the fingers. I know they have some kind of pads, like a dog. And they have some knuckles. Let's see if we can bring a little bit of this out somewhere. should really look up another reference of the hand a little bit closer. But you know, we're running out of time and the pressure is on, sir. Let's see if we can just get a little bit more of that arm, and the wrist. Okay, let's get a bit crazier in here. Okay, and let's get a bit crazier in here. We should have a little bit more on those fingers. Let's try. See if we can. 9 o'clock, it's time. We just do a little bit on these nails. Okay, and a little bit everywhere. A little bit extra of the crazy tips. They're little white shag pile tips. I think it's important that they have those. And alright, I think we're going to call that Dunny. I hope you all had a wonderful sketch club. And if you would like to suggest a topic for next week, please do. You can email me at my email above there, or you can message us through Facebook or Instagram, or make a comment on our YouTube if you've got an idea. And we would love to hear it. And maybe, just maybe, we will do that next week. There's something a little bit bugging me here. I'm going to have to fix this bit before we finish. That's too close to the nose. Bigger. There we go. That's better. Okay. Okay, I can keep working on this, but it is 9 o'clock. Alright, wonderful artists. Thank you for joining us. I will see you next week. Have a good week and stay creative. Bye!